Hey everyone! So, didn't know I'd be back so soon, but I am actually here with another Ariana Grande review. Yes, I am trying to be the top Mocha Grande. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't. So, I mentioned last week in my REM beauty review that I also have all the fragrances from Ariana Grande. So I thought I'd do a review so that you can kind of already know what they all smell like. There's, of course, a ton of reviews all over the internet, but just want to give my candid opinions because some of them I love, some of them I kind of am still not sure on, but I'm going to buy them anyway because consumerism in America and adult money. So, yeah, I'm going to go through all of them and yeah, just so that you know. All right, so the first one we have is Sweet Like Candy. This one came out in 2015, and I was not around during this era, but I did end up buying it once I became a fan. So I'm going to read some of the notes and what it's supposed to smell like. The top notes are raspberry, pear, and grapefruit. Middle notes are vanilla orchard, lily of the valley, and rose, and the base notes are marshmallow, musk, and woody notes. This was the one that I was talking about when I was in the store with my friend, and she was like, "Oh, you should get it. I think you'll really like it. All of her perfumes are great." I think this one smells a lot like rose and raspberry, so I think those top notes and middle note are pretty accurate to what it smells like. It's truly a really good scent for like all year round. I've worn it like at night, during the day. Generally, I love this one. This is actually my second bottle. And I ended up getting it in the larger 3.4 ounce because this is the one that, like, if I don't know what I want to wear, this is the one I put on. So, yeah, I would give this one a 9 out of 10. I would like it to have, like, a little bit more, like, staying power because sometimes I'll put it on and it won't, like, last the whole day. It'll last, like, half the day, and I don't have a travel size of this. All right, so the next one that I have is Sweet Like Candy, which came out in 2016. I have it in the 3.4 ounce of the larger size that you can get. And all of the ones that come, like the first three that Ariana had, they all have this little puff ball, which does come off, so you can like put it on a keychain or use it for something else. It doesn't really like puff it up, so you still like have to spray it if you want to put it on. So this one is very, very sweet. I think that the name Sweet Like Candy is very, very accurate. Top notes are blackberry, pear, and bergamot, which I don't really know what that smells like. Middle notes are whipped cream, marshmallow, black currant, honeysuckle, jasmine, and then base notes are vanilla and cashmere. I don't smell any vanilla, but this does smell like candy. Like, it just smells like your typical type of like Starburst smell. I think like real perfume people like smell the cap, but it does have a childlike almost smell, and I don't wear this one that often. Like, I will wear this one when I'm feeling like real carefree, and that's not often. So I do like it, but I do tend to only wear it in the summertime and when I'm feeling like fresh, fun, flirty. But I don't feel like that most of the time. So I would give this one a 7 out of 10. I think if you are like on the younger side, this is like definitely, this is it. This is it. Or if you're young at heart, this is it. This is the one you're going to want to get. So apparently in 2016, Miss Ariana Grande was working because in that year she came out with Sweet Like Candy Special Edition, which hopefully I can put a picture somewhere in here, that was red. And then she also came out with Frankie, the name of her brother, with a unisex version. Now, I haven't smelled any of those, and I haven't really sought out to find them, but the Sweet Like Candy limited edition has almost all of the same notes as the regular Sweet Like Candy, but it says that it has a red berry scent. Now, do I think it really has a red berry scent? Probably not. They probably just wanted to go with the theme. And you know what? I love people who commit to the aesthetic. So, love that for that one, but I haven't really smelt it, so I don't really know if that's accurate. And then the Frankie by Ariana Grande, which also has the same bottle shape as Sweet Like Candy, Ari by Ariana Grande, and Moonlight. That one has more of like citrus notes. So it has apricot, it has a cedar, so like a specific type of wood type, whereas most of the ones that are like Ari brand are all very like, I don't know, just woody. Like there's no like specific type of one. But yeah, I don't know where those are. I don't know how to find them. So you won't get a review of those. Okay, so this is Cloud. Now this is the one you've probably heard everyone talking about. It comes in this little plastic thing, and this is the bigger size, but the smaller one does also come with like a plastic wraparound. And this one, I did doubt her. When I got her, I did doubt her. I thought, you know what, this does not smell good. I do not like it. Like, I'm not a fan. But I've never not gotten a compliment when I had this on. So when I was looking into it, I was like, oh, I wonder like why everyone thinks it smells good. Like, I don't get it. Then I saw it was like a dupe for the Baccarat 540, and I was like, what? Material girl, it's very expensive. So that other perfume that people compare it to is super expensive, and people are saying that this is a dupe for it. So I don't know, I just get a lot of compliments when I put it on, so I wear this one often. Now when I first put this on, I was like, this smells musky, and I don't like that. And I was like, maybe it's just me, and maybe it's just like I didn't like get ready right. But no, it does smell musky. It does. But it's good. So I don't know what that says about the world. I don't know what any of that means. But yeah, like this is a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason why I'm giving it like 0.5 off is because I'm just not really sure about this musky. It does last all day. Again, I just think like if you are like a sweaty girl, or sometimes you don't smell great, I'm just not sure how it mixes on everybody's body. But every time I've had it on, I've gotten the most compliments. So I don't know what that has to say about people in the world, but it is what it is. Get it. 9.5 out of 10 for sure. I forgot to give y'all the notes for this one. So the notes for this one are lavender, pear, bergamot. Pear is in all of these. Now, it's not the most pronounced in this one, but pear is in almost all of them. It has middle notes of whipped cream, praline, coconut, and vanilla orchard, and then base notes of like wood, musk. Maybe the praline and the lavender is really what's giving this its like push, because almost all of Ariana Grande's perfumes have like whipped cream or vanilla or something like that as like a middle note, and then pear is also really common. So maybe, I don't know, it's really good. You should go buy it. It's worth the money. The next one that she came out with, Thank You Next, which came out in 2019, and I got Cloud and all the other ones before I got Thank You Next, and all the reviews said it smelled like pickles. Like, no lie, I'm not seeing too many reviews that says that this one doesn't smell like pickles. I kind of agree. Like, it says that it has top notes of raspberry and pear, middle notes of coconut and pink rose, and base notes of macaroons and musk. But, like, this one straight up smells like, okay, in the bottle, it just smells like coconut. Like, coconut. Like, here's coconut. Like, if you don't like coconut, don't buy this. And I don't like coconut. Like, I'm not a huge fan of coconut. But when I wear it, and when I mix it with Ari by Ariana Grande, where you really get onto something. So I bought the smaller version of this. I don't think it smells like pickles. I think it's a combination of just like this plastic that it comes in does like kind of throw you off when like you're first smelling it, because the plastic does have like a plastic smell. And then with it being coconut, like I don't know how that makes pickle, but I see what they're saying. Like there's like a vinegariness sometimes, and this one doesn't wear long at all. This one doesn't last. So even if it does smell like pickles, it's not, whatever. I would give this one a 6 out of 10. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. And I probably, like, as you can see, like, I've used some of it, but I don't use it that often. So, and it's cute. I love it. I love the concept of these, the, like, Cloud and Thank You Next, especially because they're kind of, like, sister albums. But this one, I don't know. It just smells like coconut. I'll probably only ever wear it on vacation when I'm in a different country. So that if people smell it on me, then they won't ever see me again. Which is like, that's like how I like to do most things. Like, away from people. Not here. This is that. This is, I'm picking up a new identity. I'm going to a country to have a vacation, and I'm not telling anyone. And I'm having adventures that I don't want anyone to know about. That's this one. 6 out of 10. So Cloud and Thank You Next had like alternative versions. So Cloud had a version called Intense, which is supposed to have last longer. I think it has almost all the same notes, except for in the bass notes it has like a cashmere, but everything else is the same. Yeah, it just came out in 2021, so like the original Cloud and the original Thank You Next, they came out like fairly close together, one in 2018 and one in 2019. But the Cloud Intense came out this year, and the Thank You Next 2.0 also came out in this year. And I really do want to smell the Thank You Next 2.0, because I think there was so many complaints that like the notes for the 2.0 of Thank You Next isn't even the same. Like, the top notes are apple juice, wild strawberry, pomegranate. Like, there's no coconut to be found. So I would love to smell that. And if I had to make a prediction of what that actually smelled like, then it would just be like God is a Woman, which we'll get to. So those exist. I don't know who has them. Haven't seen them in Ulta. Might go look for them on the internet just for the aesthetics. But we'll see. All right, so this one is REM. So I'm assuming that Ariana Grande made this perfume and her beauty line around the same time, because REM kind of came out of nowhere. Like, it's not really associated with the album. And, I mean, the next one isn't either. But this one just kind of, like, randomly came out. And it came out in 2020. And like, if the Thank You Next one smells like pickles, this one just smells, like, it smells musty, like, out of the thing. Like, it just smells musty. So it's to smell like lavender, pear blossom, tonka bean, musk, and sandalwood. And I don't know, it has caramel, salt, fig, zephyr, I'm not really sure what that is, and quince. Yeah, I don't like this one. And I got it in a travel size, so it looks like I do like it, but I just think that I used it, like, as I traveled, because it was easy to take around. But yeah, I'll probably get the smaller one. This is funny because I say I don't like it, but then I talk about how I'm gonna buy it, because madness, mental illness. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy like the smaller version, just so I can get like the acrylic kind of casing it has around it, because it is really cool. Hopefully I can include a picture somewhere. But yeah, this one I don't like. This one I'm giving a 4 out of 10. You can wear it. It's fine, but I don't get compliments when I have this on. I just smell like I have on perfume or like a body mist that I probably could get from, no shade, Bath and Body Works. And I say no shade because I like Bath and Body Works. I actually love Bath and Body Works. I think almost every candle that I have, except for some other ones. I'm trying to like get more sustainable ones. Body Works were from Bath and Body Works, so yeah, 4 out of 10. This one ain't it. Now this one makes me consider going back to church, because my God, God is a woman. This one is my favorite one by far. Obviously, it came out in 2021, and as you can see, I ended up getting the 1.7 ounce. What a mistake. I've used almost all of it. I've carried it around in my purse for all of 2021. Like, remember those 2 months that we were like outside with no mask? Like, this is what I was wearing. Like, this is what I was wearing when I entered back in the world. And I don't know if it's just like nostalgic or what, but this one is it. Like, this is the one that I just truly, truly love. And I don't know, like, at first, I was like, oh, it has to have, like, apple in it. But I don't think it does. Like, it's just pear. Pear and ambrette, which they call muskmallow. Middle note of orris and Turkish rose, Madagascar vanilla, and sandalwood. I just love it. I think the, like, structure around it is gorgeous. Very, like, brutalist. It is plastic, but it's a little bit more of, like, you can hear that. It's more of a harder plastic, so I really do like that. And I just love this one. A lot of people, okay, so here's the criticism of this one that I do not disagree with. I do not disagree, but they're wrong for saying it like that. So this one, people say smells like the soap that you find in bathrooms, but my counter argument with this is like, yeah, that soap is cheap, but it's in bathrooms because it's non-offensive and people like it. God is a Woman. 10 out of 10. I'm definitely going to buy this in a bigger size. Love it. Forever and always. Alright, as you can see, I've been doing this video for way too long and the light has completely disappeared. I do not have a ring light. All that beautiful lighting that you saw in the last video was from the sun, which really appreciate everything the sun be doing for us. Like, yeah, I think that's all I have for all the Ariana Grande perfumes. So generally, my overall reviews is like, don't waste your time on REM. I love God is a Woman. Ari by Ariana Grande is a really good perfume to say that that was her first. And I honestly think she has some of the best perfumes that have come out for a celebrity since probably Britney Spears. And I'm including, like, all the Fenty, all the Rihanna, all the J-Lo. I mean, have your thoughts, but she's really doing the pop girl fragrances the way that you should be. And I think they smell different on everyone because I think it just works differently with everyone's, like, skin chemistry and preferences or whatever. But I love them. I'm probably going to continue to buy all of her fragrances on site without smelling them because, you know, Mocha Grande. But generally, I love them all. They're great. They all have a place in my heart. But yeah, hopefully I'll be back soon with some more unserious serious content. And thanks for watching today. Bye.